Hey, have you ever heard this saying? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Well, actually, words hurt. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. So check it out. Hey, real quick, before I start this video, I wanted to tell you, go to KeithCollins360.com. That's KeithCollins360.com. Jeremiah, where are we going?
360.com!
Yes, that's right. KeithCollins360.com. Bye! Hey, and welcome to Keith's Motivational Minute, where I myself, Keith Collins, get to hang out with you, the guy that's on the other side of this video. And today's topic is this: words hurt. And it's coming from this notion of this idea. I just was talking with my 4-year-old son, and he looked at me and he said, "You're mean. Daddy's always mean to me." And it was around my wife and my younger son, Zephan, and I was kind of figuring out, whoa, wait a minute. I was kind of taken back by what he said, because one of the things I'd never want to do is to be a father who is mean to where their kids feel that they can't communicate with them. And you know, I asked my wife, I was like, yo, is there any truth to that? Like, how can I improve on this? Because I don't want to have the perception, because I've always heard perception is reality. And so I don't want to have the perception from my child that I'm mean. And she's like, well, hey, you are hard on him, not in a mean way, because you want the best for him. So utilize the praise sandwich a little bit more. You know, give him more affirmation, because he's high on words of affirmation. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll use that. And so in addition to that, you know, that next day I decided to make sure when he came from school, we spent a little bit more time together, because usually when something like that is said, I always think of the fact that, one, I should spend more time with him, or two, maybe I'm miscommunicating to him in some ways. And I got a chance to hang out with him and his brother that afternoon, the next day, the afternoon. Spoke with a friend of mine who told me, hey man, you know, what you're experiencing is not uncommon to us as men, as fathers. And so long story short, the next day rolls around and I get a chance to play with my son, hang out with him a little bit more. And then by the end of the day, he looks at me as I'm finishing up his bath and looked at me and said, "Dad, I love you." And he gave me a hug and a kiss, and I was like, whew. But I know that, you know, it's not over, but it's a continual fight, a continual thing to do. And I just want to speak to any fathers. If you are a father and you've heard the words that you're mean to me, or I don't like you, or you have no place in my life, I want you to know that you should not give up. I want you to know that you still have value in your child's life, that there's never a time or never a moment where you're not valuable. And I want you to know you have skills, you have talents, you have knowledge that is of importance, that every child that you have should know. Don't shy away from it. Don't step back and say, oh no, I'm not gonna do it. Man, do it. Do it, give that, because they need that. Most kids love to be pursued. They love to be pursued and know that they're wanted. That gives them a sense of value. They give them a sense of safety. So do just that. Know that words hurt and understand that. And so when it happens to you, take a moment, evaluate it, and then move forward and provide the love and the care that your child so desperately needs. We live in a world that's screaming for love, screaming for affection, the genuine kind. So give it all you got. Man, so with that being said, thank you so much for your time. Man, pass this video on to any other father you know that would need help or need encouragement in this piece. Man, don't forget to check out my website, www.keithcollins360.com. You also can pre-register for my book, Fatherless, there. Man, so that's been my time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you on the next video.